Your ability to read the room is a little bit scary, okay? This collective, you are more of a listener rather than a reactor or rather than an initial speaker. And I feel like people may play you as dumb or naive or kind of count you out, but what you're actually doing is you are reading the energy of each person as well as the collective energy of the group. And so you are able to approach situations, persons, events from a much different perspective than these other individuals. So we're going to go ahead and pull some cards on this message, but I just kept hearing you can read the room so damn well. And I think the ability to kind of be count out as dumb or naive is actually, it works in your favor because you're able to deeper read the energy without people kind of picking up on you. So don't be finding that to be too offensive or too, because it's actually working in your favor. But Spirit, let's see what messages we have for this collective in terms of this shut up. Seven of Swords in the reversal. This is literally what I'm talking about. Your ability to see beyond, what people are wanting to be portrayed as, or, what they're saying, like the deeper intent, the energy. You're able to pick, you're able to find out who's deceptive and who is kind of playing games. So again, your ability to remove yourself from people, to not get too attached to certain situations or groups, is really working in your favor because these people, you've been around a lot of people who have wanted to, steal energy, steal time, steal resources. And again, your ability to read that energy has saved you from a lot of situations and a lot of energy being taken from you. The Magician, as I split the deck again, you're able to just decipher, yes, the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician, you can read energy really fucking well. So you don't need to be asking people questions or inputting your opinion every 2 seconds to be able to kind of figure out what's going on a deeper level. You actually kind of need that time in that space to, again, be able to read and decipher what's going on. The Knight of Pentacles, you're just focused on yourself. Okay, you are focused on your own stability, you're focused on your own happiness, you're focused on your own career. And so again, 222, it's really important, your spirit team is reminding you, it's really important to be able to find out who's being deceptive, who's stealing, who's doing these things, because you need to be protecting your peace, you need to be protecting your prizes, you need to be protecting your energy at this time, because again, you've noticed how people like to kind of, I'm hearing coattail ride. And you're just, again, you have too much to protect and you just don't have the interest to entertain people who are taking both in the physical realm and in the astral realm. I just really think it's funny because these people, again, think that you're naive or stupid, but you always come back up and you always know how to handle situations and you're always able to get out of situations before they start to get murky. Like I'm literally seeing the tower in I split it to the 8 of Cups. I'm sorry. I was seeing the tower in my mind's eye, but I was literally saying you walk away from these situations before it even gets bad, because it's just, nope, you know when to go, you know who to trust, you know who not to trust, you know what kind of deeper energies and partnerships and collaborations and enemies are going on behind the scenes, and you're just like, yeah, I don't trust you. I know what you're capable of doing. I know what you've done to the past people that you've interacted with. I know that you're I'm hearing selfish inherently by nature. And again, when this collective is, when I say you're protecting something big and something that is continuing to evolve and grow, you just don't have time for the shady shit. You don't have time for people who are, trying to ride the coattail all the way to the finish line with you while, again, stealing everything from you in the process. So Spirit is really just confirming again, this is a secret superpower, okay? Don't see this as a inconvenience. Again, don't get offended when people might be thinking that you're a little naive or you're not, you're shy or whatever they want to say, because again, I know something you don't. I know something you will never know. That's how you'll operate. Let them have their initial kind of ha-ha, and you will have the final hee-hee in the end.